All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Buccaneers Daily. My name is Jackson. I post daily Bucks content, so be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button if you enjoy it. Here we have a tweet from allgators_ ESPN's Jeff Darlington says former Florida quarterback Kyle Trask is likely to get the nod to start for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're having report after report after report right now saying that the Buccaneers are looking very likely to start Kyle Trask for the start of this upcoming season. And I got to say, I absolutely love it. I think the Buccaneers are in line for a quick retool. And considering they're in the NFC South, right? Not a great division, 8-9, the Buccaneers getting you to the playoffs this past season. I think there are a lot of things that Tampa is going to do to kind of get rid of, unload a lot of this older talent that is kind of making it financially a little bit more difficult. Obviously, they're just not in a good cap situation. The Buccaneers are in one of the worst cap situations in the NFL. And I think this is a perfect year to, sign a veteran quarterback, whether it's re-signing Blaine Gabbert or what have you. I think it's a great route to focus this draft outside of the quarterback position, specifically in the first round. I think next year's draft class is beautiful. I think it's completely beautiful. And let's just say the Trask situation, the option, you deploy him for this season. Let's just say that doesn't work out. Well, the good news is if your team is struggling this past year, hopefully you're still getting this young, you're getting younger, you're getting more athletic. And so that's still trending in a good direction, a good draft, good free agent class, what have you. Well, if you don't have a great season record-wise and you're kind of clear after a season of Kyle Trask starting that he's not the guy, well, the good news is you're not going to have a good record, which means you're going to have a high draft pick or low draft pick, I should say, and you can get one of these superstar studs in the first couple of picks next year. Now, personally, myself, I am so big on Kyle Trask, it's not even funny. I think that with the addition of Tom Brady a couple of years ago, it put Trask in a really difficult situation. Keep in mind, this guy was drafted in the second round just a handful of years ago. Bruce Arians believes that the Buccaneers are in good hands with Kyle Trask, and I fully agree with him. When we take a look at Kyle's statistics in college, I mean, they're right there, man. This guy was seriously so good. In 2020, he came in fourth in Heisman voting, and for some reason, I really think it's just because Tom Brady came to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that Kyle Trask was just kind of completely forgotten about outside of Buccaneers fans, right? Like Bucs fans knew, all right, we got Brady, we got Gabbert. We also have Trask in our back pocket. Hopefully that works out one day. But like literally, guys, in Trask's final season at Florida, when he came fourth in Heisman voting, here are his statistics. He had 68.9% completion percentage. He threw for 4,300 yards, and he had 43 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. And I'm sure a lot of you people watching this video would agree with me right now. SEC talent, it's just the next level. Now, I'm not trying to discredit other conferences like the Big Ten or what have you, but most players who had successful SEC careers while they were in college, I personally feel really good about. I at least want to put Kyle Trask in a position to succeed or fail. I don't want it to be a big what if. You have Mike Evans, you have Chris Godwin. Hopefully the offensive line gets tweaked a lot. You have the running back room, you have the receivers, you have weapons on offense, and who knows? Who knows? Maybe Kyle Trask leads this team to win an NFC South divisional title, gets you into the playoffs, and everything now becomes, I think Kyle Trask is our guy for the next couple of seasons. Let's get back into the playoffs. Let's get back into the Super Bowl. But I think really they're in a position where it's win-win. If Trask doesn't work out, all right, bang. You have a loaded draft class for quarterbacks next season. Let's take one early. And if Kyle Trask works out, even better. We have a potential star on our hands. So I'm curious what Bucs fans think about this. If you guys are watching this video and you want to comment down below, do you want them to get a Jimmy G? Do you want them to get maybe a Jacoby Brissett? Or do you want them to just run with maybe a re-sign Blaine Gabbert and Kyle Trask? And then we also have the other option of, it seems like almost every Buccaneers fan I've heard from, I've talked to, doesn't want a quarterback selected in the first round. I think that's definitely a good route. But maybe you think they should draft Hendon Hooker in the third or fourth round or what have you. So let me know what you guys are thinking down below. I seriously, like, Buccaneers fans from the start of the offseason when before Tom Brady even retired to now, it's changed completely. And I agree with a lot of what you guys are saying. I don't think the Buccaneers are entering a rebuild by any means, even if it means the departure of, Sean Murphy-Bunting or Levante David, which is looking more and more likely, like it probably just is going to happen. I think that's in the Buccaneers' best route. You do a quick retool and you get back into playoff contention. So obviously the big question mark is the quarterback position, but I'm seriously just so big on Kyle Trask and all the Buccaneers coaches, including Bruce Arians. Like, it just seems like everybody else agrees with that statement. So let me know what you guys are thinking about Kyle Trask being the starting quarterback for next season under the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I'll catch you guys